Let's go.
And the Terrapins will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. And the
Buffalo!
not before that completion gets in 30 plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the ground, back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab, go to the middle. It's McMillan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes! Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute, you want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice third down conversion, and now set up first and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Looking to buy time. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the ring.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, first drive of the season. Oh my God. All right, Steph. Huh? Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was so I'm like, I'm just having a good time. That's how I was feeling.
It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pocket.
Can I what?
Get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get a defensive lineman to try to run them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing third and short from their own 17.
How much you made? $100,000.
Wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yard you can and help out the offense. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the big Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keep. Steamrolls his way ahead. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Roberson. Quarterback adapted. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Holds it in the 1st down and more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over the Groupers. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Washington. They'll run the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
No screen plays. You really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. That'll be good enough for a
it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Let's it fly on the move. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll run play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job with the base defense making the play.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And
Touchdown, Buffalo. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah. Married to Tyree, right? Campbell Ford, right?
Huh?
Campbell Ford, right?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. He's going to lose a yard on that. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Doak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
it's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you play a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Washington. He slings it deep to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Henderson. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
It's funny, I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. When you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark.
My mama didn't have no sons, but I got brothers.
First down, Marker, he's a yard short. Just not able
My God,
to shake
man.
enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, you should bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south, and somehow
Same way you
first
call
down.
Uncle Casey,
Nice
Uncle Casey.
tackling by the defense,
That man is
understanding
not you.
where they
He's
had
not my
gaps
brother.
and
He ain't your mama's brother.
Supposed to go to Cleveland Saturday.
Oh.
On the bus?
You got Harambe. Luckily, they don't. I don't think
Perhaps
they need him.
emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Yeah.
Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the
No, I'm not Maryland. I'm Buffalo.
Run that wheel of fortune
I'm winning.
down and come up bankrupt. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
But Maryland
This offense is really
I'm
strong.
Buffalo.
I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
You following me
Out
now?
of a lot of today's running game,
A little bit?
Get the ball out.
Kind.
Get it to your playmakers in space. Get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Yes, he dropped it.
Complete a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Bro, my team is so bad. We're 69 overall, so
He'll try to
I
really
need,
get into
I
this
need,
one.
yeah, bro. I need everything I can get.
Hello, Mario.
Takes it on the return.
But I say, yeah. Tell me about your
They
pet
finally
horse.
stop him, but he found
Tell
some
me about
running
this
room
pet
on
horse.
that return and really helps out his offense to start this
A
drive.
pet horse. That's what I heard. You got a pet horse. You can tell me tomorrow.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping off a good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
To the air, it's Roberson. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. It's caught. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got him this time. It's a seam wide open. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Fair catch, called for and made. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Washington. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, the next time he tries to go to the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He fires a bullet to the right. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bulls will boot away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Hands it off. And the Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 24 over the Groupers. any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Runs through the tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And that's another incompletion for this offense. And, man, it's kind of been a grind. It's kind of been ugly. They're just not in a rhythm. This whole night, man, just the crowd here just kind of, everybody can feel it. This offense hasn't figured their way out, and they got to get something going.
Makes the grab. It's Webb. It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
This time he's got his man.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the Terrapins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get it corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hand, it's Smith. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's another Terrapins first down.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play with the score Buffalo 28, Maryland 0.
Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Maryland!
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this in the next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. He breaks the tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Bulls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Going to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They punt it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
What a huge stop by the defense, forcing the 4th down and making the 4th down and goal a little bit harder by getting a lost yardage play. Nice job bowing up by this defense.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. The Bulls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They want that clock to run. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. Now Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. You know the defense is expecting you to run the football, and you just did it the previous play. So on that third down, you dial up the play action to keep the chains moving.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And some room to work. Ernie on the Jets.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice...
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Power football with the run. Oh, a lot of space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.